It's not a movie legend but a historical fact. Muslim bin Abdul Malik was at the head of an army of Muslims to besiege a great castle of Rome. Still, the castle resisted the Muslim army by raising its fences and closing all the ports to it. The hands of the Roman soldiers waved, so they took and threw the Muslim army from above it, and the Muslim soldiers increased. At night, one of the Muslim soldiers came up with an impossible idea. He hid alone until he reached the door of the castle, and kept digging in it and digging until he could be able to dig into it, and then returned without informing anyone. And when tomorrow the Muslims were prepared to fight as they were used to, this hero entered from the Naqab and opened the door, and the Muslims defended and climbed the walls of the castle, and it was only moments until the Rome heard the voices of the Muslims exaggerating on the walls of their castle and inside its courtyard, and they achieved victory. After the battle, Commander Muslim bin Abdul Malik gathered the army and called out with his loudest voice, "Whoever is the newest Naqab in the castle door, let him go out to reward him," and no one came out. He came back and said again, "Whoever knocks on the door should come out." And no one came out. Then he stood up from tomorrow and repeated what he said yesterday, and no one came out. On the third day, he stood and said, "I swore on the one who made the plow to come to me anytime, night or day." And when the night fell, and the commander was sitting in his tent, an unclean man came in on him. So a Muslim said, "Are you the owner of the Naqab?" The man said, "The owner of the Naqab wants to justify the oath of his prince, but he has 3 conditions until the request is fulfilled." So a Muslim said, "And what is it?" The man said, "Ask not his name, nor reveal his face, nor command him to give." So a Muslim said, "He has what he requested." Then the man said, "I am the owner of the drill." Then he returned from his steps accelerating and disappeared among the tents of the army. A Muslim woman stood up, tears filled his eyes, and he said, "Among the believers are men who believed what Allah promised them, and among them are those who love Him, and among them they are those who wait and never change. If your doing is not entirely for God, every building is built, damaged." Then a Muslim would say in prostration, "O Allah, join me with the Prophet. O Allah, make me meet the one who owns the Naqab. Make hidden between yourselves and Allah a good deed that will benefit you on the day neither money nor children will benefit you."